Welcome on in, Not Any Birdie. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. And welcome on in, gamers. For some reason, I saved us in Fury Green, and we do not need to be in Fury Green right now. What we actually need to be doing is heading over to the Volt Forge, because that is where we can get to our next area of the map, and where we'll be able to get our, calls it, the Thunder Chip. Kind of sketching right now, but I'll put you on background. No worries. No worries. I have always said this. I enjoy being second monitor content. I understand that a lot of the times you're going to have me in the background while you're drawing and while you're like playing other games and whatnot. But if you would grace me on your second monitor, then that is all that I could ever ask for, you know? If you put me on your first monitor, then I am truly honored. All right? But like second monitor content, look, I know my spot. I know my place. And I'm not going to complain about it. So we're making our way to the desert. I don't really want to make my way to any of the shrines in the desert just yet. I feel like we need to get the Thunder Chip before we do any of that. But since we are in the desert, and since I was able to get the motorbike amiibo for like 10 bucks off, I think that we should go ahead and scan the motorbike amiibo when we're out in the desert, see how much progress we ended up making. Now, one thing that we could also do... Oh, wait, hold up. We actually do want to head back here because there's a side area that we can now access, if I remember correctly. I'm on my laptop, but I can put you on a second monitor by putting you on my phone or tablet if you want. That's not exactly what I mean, but you know what? If it makes you feel better, go for it. Is this what we... No, we want to go this way, right? Oh, wait, no. No, I'm mixing up my areas. I think I'm mixing up my areas. Yeah, I'm mixing up my areas. Yeah. I am unfortunately being silly. You've never known me to be silly. Today is a first. But we're just kind of like that. All right. There we go. Up on Viola. We do have the Variasuit Viola as an option, I think. Although we're just doing the purple and green right now. We're just doing the purple and green. Mackenzie, I was already going there. I really appreciate your desire to help, but like we're not there right now. We're not there right now. What we are going to do though... Oh, wait. Is we are going to scan... we're going to scan that amiibo. Boom. We got the Samus and Viola amiibo detected. Let's see how much progress we've made. Ooh, the Metroid Prime theme unlocked. I don't want the boost recovery. But let's see. We've got... Okay, we got the default theme. Okay, we transitioned to the Sylux theme. I think that we're going to go with the Metroid Prime theme today. We're going to go with the Metroid Prime theme. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, it's got purple wheels. I'm not going to complain about that. Anytime that you add more purple to a game, I'm going to be a happy camper. We get some green crystals along the way, make the grind a little bit easier when we get to that point. The thing that's mind-blowing to me about the green crystals is not only the fact that they are in the game in the first place, but the fact that when I end up going to the desert, there are entire green crystals that I apparently missed, and I have no idea how I could have missed them. Because they're right next to ones that I did end up destroying. I don't get it, man. It might just be a trick of the camera, but I'm not sure. Come on. Now, I have to... I think it's in the first tower. Excuse me. I think it might be in the first tower. I have unfortunately been coughing this morning. I don't think that it's anything to do with like sickness or anything. I think that I might just be like... I talked a lot this week. I'm not used to streaming on Monday. I need to get more used to it. Okay. There we go, beautiful. Oh, the Metroid Prime motorbike is really shiny in here. I'm a fan of the shininess. Okay, now if we look here... Yes, okay, it is in the first tower. We're going here. Okay, Miles, I'm not gonna lie. When you tell me to look at the map, right after I look at the map, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, I'm really beginning to understand why lots of people did not like the guy. Because I already did that thing. Getting back into stuff after holidays is always a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Especially when, like, over the holidays, I did not talk much at all. I mean, obviously, like, I'm hanging out with family and everything. Oh, wait, we have the boost ball. We might be able to take advantage of that. If we head down here and get in here, yeah. There we go. Getting out of bed to go to work. Man, why do I need to do that? You know what? You're right. There we go. We got the missile expansion, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We are now at... How many missiles? 130? I'll take that. Okay, now how do we get... Is there an invisible... Wait, is there an invisible wall? Right there? That's so lame. Hold up. Hold up, I gotta test this out. I barely left my bed in like 2 weeks. What do you mean I need to get up and go to work? I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. You should not have to go to work. Yes, there's an invisible wall there. I was not able to pass through what is very clearly a gap right there. Why would they add an invisible wall like that? Come on, man. It's already bad enough that there's basically no way to sequence break this game, but then you add invisible walls? Come on. Ugh. It's like, I do love this game. I really do love this game. When it feels like Metroid, it feels like peak Metroid. But then there are, like, instances in the game that just kind of feel like it betrays the core level design of what makes a Metroid game a Metroid game. It's like they do not want you to sequence break. They do not want you to, like, try pushing the limits of the game in any meaningful way. And it's just sad. It's just sad. I know that there's not a lot of sequence breaking in Metroid Prime. Not nearly as much as Super Metroid and Metroid Dread and whatnot. I feel like the sequence breaking in general is probably better in, like, the 2D games. But still. Yeah, I hate invisible walls as well. Do you head back to work tomorrow, Not Anybody? Or do you head back in Do you head back on Monday? Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, you already went back on Wednesday. That's lame. Used by maintenance tanks currently offline. We'll go ahead and get a little bit more health. No, what we do is we head down here. Because then, now that we got our super hookshot ability, we can use the hookshot ability. Yes! That's what we needed to do. Scan that bad boy. And now we're heading into... Oh, okay, this is a boss area. This is a boss area. And did I activate the save room in Voltforge? No, I did not. So we're going to do this in one fell swoop, and we don't really have a choice in the matter. Luckily for me, no one cares when I show up, so I spent like an hour laying in... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Spent an hour laying in bed convincing myself to get up. I have been there before. I have certainly been there before. Okay. What do we got here? We got electric. Lamorne power cell stores power sent to the lightning absorption generator currently in operation. Oh, that one looks silly. Malfunctioning power cell. An anomaly in its control circuit is causing a short. The panel cover for the circuit's housing is damaged and can be pulled free. It can? Ooh, you mean that part? You mean this part right here? You mean the thing that has the thunder chip behind it? Let's go. Let's get that thunder chip. Let's go, dude. We now have Sith powers. Okay. And now we're shut off, and now we need to fight a boss. Who we got here? Silex! Okay, scans detect an electrical shot arm cannon. Further analysis blocked by a powerful psychic jammer. So this isn't really Silex. Okay. Maybe we just, we Tarzan our way around the room and we wait until it's safe. The floor is quite literally lava. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, okay. Jump, jump, Samus. Jump, jump. This is awful. I was doing so much better. Okay. Okay, we're doing better, I guess? We're oh, God. Okay. Maybe not. We're down to half health. Hold up. We might be doing... No! Okay. We Tarzan, we Tarzan, we Tarzan. Oh, no. Okay. Hey. Welcome on in, Gem. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I promise that I will read your chat message as soon as the boss fight is over. We're getting there. Okay, we're just chilling. We're just swinging. Imagine being Silux right now. Just like, how am I supposed to get her when she's swinging all over the place? Oh, wait until she stops swinging. Yeah, wait until she ends up making a boneheaded error. A rookie mistake, if you will. Okay. Come on. Ay, no. No! Oh, that was way too close. That was way too close. But you know what? GG's. And I would love an energy tank, actually. If you could provide me with an energy tank, that would make me the happiest of campers. Got jump scared with the progressive AI commercial, but anyways, hi. I'm sorry you got jump scared by AI. I hate getting jump scared by AI. AI is cringe. We could have hung on the wall, but I felt like swinging. Okay, so now that we have the Thunder Chip, the next place that we need to go is the Ice Belt. Gotta hate it when AI... Exactly. Exactly. I have lots of teachers at my school who use it, and, like, there's... how do I put this in a nuanced way? There is a time and a place for something like AI. It doesn't necessarily... Oh, wait. Like, if you're using it to engage in, like, creativity and stuff, that's bad. But if you're using it to, like, automate a lot of things that could be, like analyzing data, for instance. Inputting data into a, Oh, wait, hold up. We got something in here. If you're using it to, like, input data into an Excel spreadsheet and then, like, trying to, like, create graphs and, like, analyze the data, AI is actually really good at that. But when it comes to, like, things that are obviously better done by a human than a robot, like creativity, then that's... You gotta just do that yourself, man. Even for brainstorming. Like, I know that I've said before that AI can be useful for brainstorming, and that is generally true. At the same time, I feel that there are some brainstorming things that are just way easier to do when you do them on your own rather than letting a computer do it for you. And the computer is oftentimes going to get it wrong because you know more about your subject material and you know more about the world generally than AI does. You need to trust yourself more than trusting technology. Okay, that guy's down for the count. That guy's down for the count. We'll scan these guys real quick. There is a thing, though. Right there, right? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Yo, little Octo, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. How are you doing today? I think we gotta go ball form. I think we gotta be ball. I found out that I found out what I am, Isle with, and I have done my exam. Oh, you have tonsillitis? Oh man, I'm sorry. That is unfortunate. Oh, this is a spider ball track. I see that. I see that. We're gonna have to get the spider ball. I think we're gonna have to get the spider ball, folks. Oh, you have a new Kirby game. Awesome. Agreed. Also, advancements in medicine and science and stuff can benefit from AI. Absolutely. But you really don't need to do it to make art. Just pay an artist or pick up a pen yourself. Yeah. The thing that's really frustrating is that a lot of the discourse around AI and a lot of the way that AI is used in social online spaces is specifically to make quote-unquote art. And I think that's mostly because a lot of the people who are making AI art aren't smart enough to be scientists and aren't smart enough to recognize the utility that AI can have in like fields like science or fields like even data entry. Like they're not smart enough to be in those fields, and so they end up using AI in order to make quote unquote, you know, art rather than pay an actual artist. And it's cringe. It's cringe. But I also do feel like we need to have a little bit more nuance about AI, like the ways in which we talk about AI, because, you know, AI can be useful in certain contexts, but those contexts do not involve human expression and art, is what I'm trying to say. Kidding, I am not smart. I just failed my way up. Hey, so did everybody else who works at where you work. All right? So much of power and so much of prestige is just luck at the end of the day. I just saw something about a teacher who tells her students to do their assignments with ChatGPT and then do their own research to prove it wrong and teach them how ChatGPT is not a reliable source. I kind of do the same thing. Anytime, like, I don't think that banning AI is going to be useful by any stretch of the imagination, because AI is going to influence our lives moving forward, whether we like it or not. And it is important for us to, like, develop literacy in this technology. Even if you hate it, you must understand how it works and how it can affect you. But if I do allow my students to use AI, then they do need to tell me exactly how they used it and exactly how it ended up influencing their learning. That, I feel, is more of a happy medium. Because, like, I'm still encouraging critical thinking. I'm still encouraging them to do most of the work on their own. And if they are going to be using the technology, they should be doing so responsibly, in a limited way, and in ways that I can confirm that they are still learning on their own. You know? Pepto-Bismol as a snack. Thank you, little Octo. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We do love Pepto-Bismol, I suppose. I don't know if that's necessarily a good snack, though. I'll be real. Oh, wait, is that green? No, it's purple. Oh, but this is green. Okay, we got all of that. Okay. Ice belt. We love drifting. We love drifting, don't we, folks? Let me just look real quick. Do you see this meter on the left-hand side? This is the top of the meter. This is where we are at. This is now like the 5th time that we have streamed Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And that is how much we have left to go when it comes to grinding green crystals. So there's a lot still left to do. Like, for instance, teach people how AI is not reliable and will most of the time confidently lie to people's faces. Oh, yes. Yes. Just because something is oftentimes unreliable and frequently lies to your face does not mean that it can't be useful. And I know that that sounds really counterintuitive to say. Because, like, if something regularly lies to your face, then how could it possibly be useful? Well, the thing is, like, when it comes to, like, cold, hard data, things that are rooted in, like, if you want to, like, take a huge thing of data and have AI just, like, plug it into a spreadsheet and, like, automatically analyze it for you, it's actually, like, really useful. How did we make it back to the tree? I was making my way to the ice belt. When it comes to, like, doing more abstract research where there is, like, a debate on the topic, though, then AI is definitely not going to be reliable. The thing is, like, one thing that human beings are always going to be much better at than a computer is actually meaningfully interpreting data. Not simply analyzing data, but like interpreting data and understanding why it is important. AI is never going to understand why something is important. AI can help you analyze data, but you still have to put in the effort in figuring out why it's important and what meaning we can derive from it. When it comes to understanding why things are important, human beings are just always going to be better at that. All right, you know, while we're here, I see a shrine. And since we've... Oh, wait, we don't... Oh my gosh, no, we can't make our way to the ice area yet because we have to go to the Fury Green because we're not allowed to install the Thunder Chip on our own because we need Miles McKenzie to save us along the way, let alone that Samus has done this on her own this entire time. No, we need to head over to a research base so that way we can have a man tell us that we need to have a man tell us that we can install the Thunder Chip. Only then will we be able to access the area. Thank you, Metroid Prime 4. I love the messaging that you are giving to young girls out there. You're not allowed to advance on your own without the help of a man telling you what to do. Absolutely love that. Wobble's inbox is not a snack. Wobble's inbox is not even part of the recommended food pyramid, all right? Oh, it's the same stream with the food pyramid and eating rocks. My God. My God. It always comes down to food. And when it always comes down to food, it always comes down to the food pyramid and then the food groups and then not any birdie chiming in. Wobble's inbox gotta be the garlic group. Why on earth would you say that, and what is your reasoning? Thinking about how yesterday at the end of a stream I sent "have a good day" in chat and I got a message that my message wasn't sent and had to be checked by Really? Twitch doesn't want you to offer best wishes to people. What do garlic vibes mean? I'm not Wario, if that's what you're telling us. Yummy? My inbox is yummy. Okay. Very normal conversation to have. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. Did you guys see the trailer for Mario Tennis Fever? I don't know if anybody else is excited for the game, but, like, I was already gonna pick up the game. Now I'm actually excited to pick up the game, which is weird for a Mario sports title of all things. But, I mean, like, With all of the modes that they have and all the different characters? Oh, which means positive, but Twitch said no. Probably because, yeah, because it's an acronym for a not so kind thing to say.
This also looks like a circuit with a chip inside. This one's gonna be fun.
It actually is, Little Octo. It stands for piece of blank. Yeah. All right, if you disagree with Garlic Group, I think we can agree on Rice Group for your inbox. I feel like Rice would be more appropriate. Rice makes more sense in my head.
This one's a beaut.
Thundershot, let's go. We can now finally actually use the Thundershot. See, I genuinely don't understand why they make us go back to Miles McKenzie every time that we want to install a chip. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that this is the last chip that we need to do that for. Oh, thanks. You will be kind in letting us use the Rice Group. You know, we did not have permission to use the Rice Group. Wait, hold up. We actually don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to head to this area. Yeah, we didn't have permission to use the Rice Group before, but now we do have permission. So thank you, Not Any Birdie. Okay, we are going to now shoot this guy. And that allows us to get a shot expansion. Usually what group I say is final, so I will be kind enough to change it for you this time. Ah, yes. I forgot that we gave you the absolute authority to determine the food groups in this community. My bad, I forgot about that. Okay. Sorry, Lamorne. Alright, now what we need to do is activate this area. It's my pyramid. Who else would have the authority? Oh, my bad. I thought that this was like the official pyramid that everybody had to subscribe to. If this is your personal pyramid, then that's completely different. Wait a minute. Device used to resemble a Vuros plant with a top made of conductive metals. Once it has received a sufficient electrical charge, it will activate. Meanwhile, you get these things. Height and direction of the connected devices can be adjusted using psychic abilities. Okay. Oh, let's scan the butterflies. It's mine because I made it, but you guys need to use it. Okay, all right. So it is your thing, but we all need to follow. We all need to follow its rules for reasons that have never been made clear. But that's just what we're doing. Okay. Yes, I am forcing my rules on chat. Okay, no, that's understandable. Okay, we got our scans now. So now what we need to do... Oh, here's what we do. We rotate. There we go. Ah, okay. So we actually need to drag this down a little bit. Okay. Then what we need to do...
Snack time?
I'm going to rotate that. Then pull it down. Then we rotate that. I'm an electrical engineer, guys. Look at that. Unless we need to bring... oh my gosh. Wait. It might be silly. Hold up. Unless we need to pull them actually all the way down. Maybe we need to pull them all the way down? Okay. No, I think... Oh, wait. Does that not work? Maybe we need to pull it just a little bit up. Maybe just a little bit up. There we go. No. Okay, so that did work. All right. Spaghetti and computer chips. Twy? Care to elaborate? It's not exactly the ice shot puzzle. But I mean, the shot puzzles are definitely very similar. Okay, no elaboration. Awesome. We got an energy tank. Let's go. All right, we are getting closer. We are getting closer. Now we head to Volt Forge. And the way to Volt Forge is it this way? No, it is not. It is this way. Yes. Very nice. Yes. You missed the snack that was actually food. Let me go back. Love and Whimsy. Hold up. Love and Whimsy baked into the good kind of brownie. Oh, now I do have a question. When you say the good kind of brownie, what does the good kind of brownie look like to you? Because to me, I am a fudgy brownie person. And like I don't really like cakey brownies. But what I love is a fudgy brownie that is browned alongside the edge, especially for like an edge piece and even more so a corner piece. I do really like to have that
Snack time?
I do really like to have that browning and that Maillard reaction, but I also like the ooey gooiness. I want some heterogeneity with my food, you might say. Some brownies with whipped cream on top. I would love that, Dippy. I would absolutely love that. Thank you. I will be lurking as I have just defeated God with the power of friendship and a gun I found and must now eat lunch. Oh, man. Anybody want to guess which JRPG Twilight Court is playing? I know the answer, but I'm very curious if you guys could figure out the answer. He's playing a JRPG, and he just defeated God with the power of friendship and this gun he found. Any guesses? Not specific enough. It's like half of that. Okay. Let's see if we can narrow it down a little bit more. The JRPG also has really good combat music. Let's see. You have swappable party members. It is Persona. It is Persona. Persona was also my first thought. Yeah, it's Persona 5 Royal. And what's nice is he doesn't have the third semester yet. Hasn't done the third semester. Which is some really interesting stuff, I might add. Okay, we are gonna open that up. What do we got here? Missile expansion. Fun fact I learned yesterday. Let's hear it. I thought Persona 2, because yeah, I did a battle on Smash Bros. As Joker. Yes, honestly. Okay, wait, we can... How have we not scanned the green crystals? That's pretty wild. Speaking of, I am currently making Angeli play Persona 2, and she's having a great time. Oh, that's awesome. I do need to get into Persona 3 Reload. I bought the game. There is a part of me that kind of wants to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, though. Because, like, I'm getting pretty close to beating Persona... blah, blah, blah. I'm getting close to beating Xenoblade Chronicles X. Did we already get... I think that we already got that. Just one stream away from 25 streams watched. That's a pretty hefty watch streak, I'm not gonna lie. I and the 2 other Persona 2 fans are begging for a remaster of 1 and 2. It would be cool if they did it. Are we, like, coming up on any serious anniversaries for Persona? The fact that they haven't even announced Persona 6 at this point is actually kind of crazy to me. We're not going to make it there. What we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. Yeah, I don't know if we've actually gotten this yet or not. Leg for a Galactic Federation heavyweight? I mean, that... Oh, you know what? We didn't do that. Woo! We're balling! We're balling! We got that missile expansion. Let's go. One of my favorite things in Metroid games. Getting more abilities. Getting more unlocks. Coming back to old areas with newfound upgrades. Now we can access more power. I just wish the level design wasn't so linear. That's my only major complaint. I don't even mind the NPCs that much, but the linear level design, especially like... I've been watching more videos about other Metroid games and their level design. Metroid Prime and Metroid Dread specifically. And, like... It makes me miss the older level designs. It makes me want to go back and play Metroid Prime and Metroid Dread, honestly. Wait, the 30-year anniversary was 2 days ago. What? 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 Persona... anniversary? 2 days ago, 2026 marks the 30th anniversary of Persona. Come celebrate the journey as we usher in the next chapter of the series. They did at least acknowledge Persona 1 and 2, right? The specific track was The Fog from Persona 4. Toby Fox based a part of the King Asgore's theme on a track from Persona. That's cool. Yeah, they were in the artwork. Yeah, they were in the artwork. So they're acknowledging that Persona 1 and 2 actually exist. You could be getting your dream announcement. I don't want to get your hopes too high up, but like... It would be cool. You must hop off stream for today. I shall be at the next stream for my 25 stream streak. No worries, Dippy. We are going to be streaming on Monday, and we're actually going to be doing a collab stream with Twilight Chord for that one. We are going to be playing Are We There Yet? Which is kind of like Peak, but you play as a family on an RV road trip. And you not only need to traverse the difficult terrain together as a group, but you also need to do so with an RV. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. I would spend all my money on it, Atlas, please. Be funny if Atlas ends up announcing it and then like everybody gets mad because it is the second $80 video game. It's just Mario Kart World and Persona 1 and 2 combo pack. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they did that? Oh, man. They still haven't announced a price for GTA 6, and I'm going to be very... I don't know how I'm going to react when they announce it as $100. Because the thing is, they could announce any price for it, and I think that people would buy it. Which is not a great thing. Not a healthy relationship to have with companies in general, that you would be willing to pay any amount of money in order to get something. I would spend that. I know. $80 would be like... Is it 70 euro? How much is Mario Kart World in euros? Man, the fact that we can't summon Viola in this wide open space is crazy to me. If it's Persona 1 and 2, that would be 3 games because Persona 2 is a duology. Oh, I didn't know that. I should have known that. With you being as active of a member of the community as you are, I should have known that. Okay. He dived in the snow. I should have linked a Discord to a post comparing the 2 songs. Okay, well, thank you. I will check that out after stream. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. We got the little bots now, and we can do the bots. We can do the bots. Yeah. Let's go, Scout Bot. Let's go. I'm like Sophia from Strikers. She's so silly. I have played like 40 minutes of Persona Strikers. I played it when it was on Game Pass and never again. I played it like once and I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of like XCOM. Sure. I get it. But it didn't click for me like Mario Rabbids, which is unfortunate. 120 somewhere? 70. Okay, so it's 70 euro. All right. That's good to know. I wouldn't be surprised if the conversion rate ends up dramatically changing sometime this year. The American economy is not doing hot right now. Consumer spending is down, and they're doing things with the Federal Reserve that I think are actively going to be damaging to the value of the United States dollar. So, that's going to be interesting this year. The modern Persona games are way bigger, though, so making a singular Persona 2 game would be fine, I think. Might be weird to switch protagonist and party halfway through, though. I mean, it might be, but, like, at the same time, if the games are smaller, then I think that it's going to be easier to port. And I also think that, like, if they end up releasing Persona 1 and 2 as remakes, or even as, like, a double feature just put on the modern platforms, I'd probably buy it. I would probably buy it because, I mean, I love both of the Persona games that I have played so far. I haven't played 3 yet, but I really want to. And I like, as somebody who enjoys video game history, I am so down with learning how the game got its origins, you know? This is a heavy-duty barricade clamp used to seal doors indefinitely. It is fused to the door's metals. Its release is effectively impossible. Effectively impossible, you say? Not with that kind of attitude. I'm not going to get into it, but America is spooky right now, and we are only 10 days into 2026. Like, not to get too into it as well, but genuinely, I think that one of the reasons why things are so spooky right now is because they are trying ever so desperately to distract us from the fact that the DOJ has refused to follow with the Epstein Transparency Act, or whatever it's called. Notice how most of the conversation about social media is about how ICE is now killing American citizens, which is bad, which is genuinely bad, and we do need to be terrified, and we need to hold the government accountable. Obviously, nobody has absolute immunity from the law. We also ended up kidnapping the president of a sovereign nation and are now holding him in criminal court in the United States. We are in unprecedented territory when it comes to international law and international norms. But between those two things, we are now no longer talking about the crimes that the president has almost definitely committed prior to becoming president. And so, I mean, like, they are trying to distract us from a terrifying truth by giving us new terrifying realities. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I wish that we didn't have to deal with this, but here we are. Okay. We jump, we ball, we go. Wait a minute. Are we gonna get the spider ball ability now? Are we gonna get the spider ball ability? Strikers is... Oh, wait. Strikers is an action game. I'm mixing up Persona 5 Strikers with Persona 5 Tactica. That's what I'm doing. Oh my... Guys, there are too many Persona 5 spin-offs, alright? Can I be, like, anti-woke for a second? There are too many Persona 5 spin-offs. Okay, there's too many. You gotta scale it back a little bit. The IP is not nearly as enticing as it once was, because now you just put Joker everywhere. How do I tell him about the gacha game? Oh god, no, and I know that there's like mobile games that have Joker in them. They did the same for Persona 4, to be fair, but I agree. Yeah. Did they do it as much for Persona 4 though? Because I feel like Persona 5 is like immensely more popular than Persona 4. No offense to 4. 4 is a phenomenal game, but like I feel like 5 is the point where the game really became popular with more general audiences. Jonkler. No, Persona 5 Phantom X. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. How many Persona 5 games do we need? We got the Galactic Federation Battle Android VU995, currently dormant, all systems nominal, with a 58% battery charge remaining. Can be activated via its startup switch or using an electric shock. An electric shock, you say? NBs rejoice. We get representation in games. At least Phantom X has a different protagonist, I guess. Haven't played it, but I think he's neat. Okay, I mean, that is nice.
Greetings, Samus Aran. You have a new suit. I am VU995, Galactic Federation Golem pilot. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am not receiving signals from the Federation base. Perhaps we are out of range.
Wait, so what they did is they took the base game of Persona 5 and turned it into gacha. I mean, that's kind of what they did with Octopath Traveler, like, Champions of the Coast or whatever. But then they ended up taking that mobile spin-off, and then they turned it into a full-fledged release with Octopath Zero. That I still haven't played, by the way. I really want to play Octopath Zero. I loved Octopath Traveler 2. It is one of the best games that I played on the original Switch. It is so good. No, I really want to play Zero. He looks like the love child of the protagonist and canonically gay love interest of Persona 2, so I'm running with that. Tatsujin child. Okay. Equipped with a mini missile launcher on each shoulder and palm-mounted sonic boom emitter. Excuse me, emitters. For some reason, only his mum texts him once a month to tell him how the fridge works. I love that, though.
This door is blocking your way. Allow me to assist. The way is clear.
See, I love View 995. I don't know, like, what the general discourse is of, like, the other companions. I do think that Takabi is my favorite, but one of my favorite character tropes, and I see it with View 995, I see it with Brick in the Borderlands games. I love a character that just punches things. I love them. I love them. They're my favorite. What can I say? I scan something. I'm like, hey, would you mind punching something for me? And View 995 is like, don't worry. I am your fairy punch father.
All done.
He just says, all done. I love it. I don't care. I don't care. Wait, Miku is in it? Oh, we have brought Twilight Cord away from lurking by mentioning Hatsune Miku. Everybody be shocked that we have brought Twilight Cord out from lurking simply by mentioning Hatsune Miku. That is a certified Twilight moment. I need someone to text me monthly how the fridge works. I mean, like, I don't, but I guess it would be nice.
This path has been weakened. You should be able to destroy it. Please, stop.
I didn't mean to shoot you. I just got back with my burrito, man. Okay. But I can still give you a hard time, right? They're not called Miku, but they are a virtual girl who likes singing and dancing and farming games along with having blue hair pigtails. Ah, interesting. Wish.com Miku, I see. No, I pressed the jump button. I promise I did. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Legally distinct Miku. My favorite kind of Miku. Oh, let's go ahead and destroy the ice. Nice. I do love how great the environments look in this game, guys. It's so good. I play Miitopia and Miku is one of my party members. I should make Miku one of my party members when I eventually play it. Chosen one. To preserve the essence of our world, we would create a civilization which does not rely on resources. To obtain this goal, we developed a solution. We would grant psychic abilities to all Lamorn. The discovery of psychic crystals made this possible. Throughout history, few Lamorn possessed psychic abilities. Those who did were born with powerful crystals embedded in their forehead. Those who were not born with these gifts would learn to manifest them simply by embedding a psychic crystal in their forehead. With this procedure, we brought harmony to our world, Vuros. Though it would not last. Tragedy befell us. In the wake of a green energy shower that fell on the Lamorn with crystals embedded in them, they were lost. Yeah, that's official confirmation of all the things that we read. This was the great tragedy. So they tried to create a world in which they would not be using resources, which, by the way, is not possible. At least insofar as we understand how life works. But then, because they messed a lot with the green energy in Flarepool, basically they are the instruments of their own destruction by misunderstanding. Like, oh wait, we already scanned those guys. Okay. They tried to create a perfect world, and in doing so, they ended up creating their own destruction. You take a 4-year-old to the Shadow Zone. What? Ooh, we get to jump down here. It's nice. It's nice. Very, very nice. My partner has been carefully crafting every Uma Musume character for her Miitopia party. It's been fascinating to watch. That's a level of dedication that I could never dream to have. But I really admire that, and knowing your partner, that does make sense for her to do. I don't know how to feel about the toddler fighting demons. I used to think Vocaloid was strange, but now I see the error in my ways and I have a playlist. It is really cool. I used to also not like Vocaloid either. But I like it. I like it. Seek the depths to ascend the stars. Prove your worthiness. It is inoperable. It is inoperable! Base, the children yearn for the Shadow Zone. You take someone the same age as Nanako to the... Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know if that's the right choice to make. Collapse walkway leading to the entrance. Yeah. Outside impact. Sculpture of Vakun. Lamorn, priest and creator of the psychic lock device. The pedestal has 2 psychic moat locks. 2 psychic moat locks. Okay, so if we were to do that, then... Okay. These guys... I'm sorry. They're not birds. In case you were wondering, not any birdie, they're not birds. If they were birds, I would not shoot them. I mean, yes, if they were birds, then I would not shoot them. But since they are not birds, I feel absolutely no remorse in disappearing them. Okay. There we go. It's not a real version of them. By the way, in the Velvet Room, they toss the cards directly into the sea. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. And that allows us to get... Oh, heck yeah, dude. We got... Oh, sorry. We don't have the we don't have the spider ball. We have the psychic spider ball. Just go ahead and add psychic in front of it. The players aren't going to notice a difference. That was very well timed, Little Octo. I'm not gonna lie. That was good. That was good. So far, my team members are Batman, Finn the Human, SpongeBob, Lapis Lazuli, Urbosa, Hatsune Miku, and Chris Dreamer. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's get out of here. Woo! Psychic Spider Ball. Guys, it's so much different. It's so different, guys.
Snack
The
time?
purple lines, they look yummy. Okay. Okay, you know what? They do kind of look like the banana candy, but purple. And they probably taste like a little bit like banana. The candy banana. And a little bit like purple. So like grape soda, but with candy banana flavor. You know what? I could be compelled. I could be compelled. Thank you very much. That is a delicious snack. Yeah. By the way, Kirby Air Riders has the best reward for beating other players. You get a gummy of their car. That's nice. That's nice. I didn't even realize that. The thing that is nice about the Psychic Spider Ball is that you do get to fling across these things. they added a little bit of Mario Galaxy. You get to fling yourself. Then you do this. Then you do this. Then you jump. Then you do this. Then you fling yourself. Then you... Yeah, they really did make it Mario Galaxy. And then you go up. All right. And that is how you advance. So now we have the spider ball. Move out of the way of the knot birds. I think I'm going to add Asgore. Can you tell he's my favorite Undertale character? I mean, he is Wholesome Dad. He is Wholesome Monster Dad.
Snack time?
Love and whimsy baked into the good gooey brownies since Wobble missed the first batch. All right, well, thank you very much. No! I didn't have my camera adjusted right. Okay. Oh, thank you for redeeming first, Not Any Birdie. There we go. Okay. With the Psychic Ball ability, let's see where we can now go. If we look at the map... Oh, there is an item in the room. So let's go back into the room. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to get that item. Wow, stream just started. That's what I'm saying, man. We got the shot expansion. Feels good.
Snack time?
Should we just do all of... Should we just do all of the ice area? Now that we've got the spider ball, should we just do it? And like 100% this area? I feel like that would be good for our health. I feel like we might get some energy out of it too. So, you know what? I think we should do it. Is there anything else in this top area? Oh, there is one item there. So we did miss that. And, and we missed something.
Snack time?
Okay, if we're gonna 100% the area, we gotta do it right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I should have been a little bit more careful in my observation. I should have regularly opened the map. Or at least had the map in the upper right-hand corner, you know? Apricot yogurt and apple, because that's what I'm eating right now when I'm sharing. Well, thank you! Apricot yogurt and apple sounds so good, man. See, most of the yogurt that I have is just plain Greek yogurt, but I do end up having it with, I do usually end up having it with, like, a smoothie. It is this area, right? Yeah. Okay, that was quick. That was quick. We're being efficient. Macroplastic marble cake. Macroplastic marble... Is that just a marble cake that you would add into, like, a Barbie thing? Okay, so, yes, it's in here. We need to find it. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. We missed that? All right, fine. Look at me giving actual food. I know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you would be that kind to us. Okay, let's get on out of here. It's stupid that they look delicious. I won't be able to unthink it now. Okay, let's get back out of here. Here we go. Okay, so that should now be 100%ed. We jump back out here. Got the yogurt from the local cheese shop. It's really good. See, and when Europeans say apricot yogurt, they probably do mean actual yogurt that has, like, real apricot in it, not, like, artificial apricot flavor that we would have in America. There's just something about yogurt and fruit that is just so delicious. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and go through the elevator now. I get this cherry fromage frais. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Fresh cherry cheese for those who don't speak French. Yep, real apricot chocolate. That sounds delicious. With a little bit of apricot, like the juice seeps in and flavors a lot of the yogurt, and then you have apples. Have that with a little bit of granola. Oh, so delicious. My breakfast this morning was cold pizza. It was pretty awesome, actually. It was cold pizza and then a blueberry muffin. It was like a blueberry cream muffin. Put some honey on it. Oh, honey on the yogurt. I could also be compelled to put honey on pizza. All right. I don't know how common that is in Europe, but like it's really been trendy in America lately to put hot honey on like almost anything. Okay, let's destroy the Le Morne. Destroy the Le Morne. Homemade beefy 5-layer burrito breakfast. Yeah, that's... See, here's the thing, though, Twine. I love a good breakfast burrito, but there is such a thing as a breakfast burrito that is too heavy. Like... beefy 5-layer burrito, like, I don't know. Like, I like a breakfast burrito that has eggs and hash browns, maybe a little bit of bacon, cheese, sour cream salsa. But, like, I don't know if I would do a beefy burrito for breakfast. I do not want to have a breakfast that's going to make me want to, like, sit all morning and just digest it, you know? I don't put stuff on pizza. I only recently came around to pepperoni. That's fine, man. I mean, like, cheese pizza is also delish. I love just plain cheese pizza. I love margarita pizza. A little bit of cheese, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of basil. Big fan of that. Hot honey Cheez-Its go hard, though. I have not tried the hot honey Cheez-Its. I have also seen that there's, like, hot honey Ritz. And I think that that would be good if you had it with, like, a ricotta or burrata, like a really ooey cheese. And then, like, maybe, like, pimento peppers or, like, habanero or something. See, the thing when it comes to food is that you gotta have a little bit of balance. whatever you do, you gotta have balance. You want to have a little bit of fat, you want to have a little bit of spice, you want to have a little bit of sweet, and you combine all of those things. Look at that. I have chicken and white wine risotto for breakfast. See, that's intense. I don't know if I could do a risotto for breakfast. I could do a congee, but there is a difference between a congee and a risotto. And it's ultimately like the ratio of stock to rice and how long you end up cooking the rice. Wait, is that... That should be everything here. Okay. So we got everything here. Let's now head back up and then go through the labyrinth part. Now, it does sound very tasty, and I would probably enjoy it, but, like, what I'm saying is that when it comes to breakfast, I think that you need, like, a light breakfast. You need to have enough protein to get you through lunch, but other than that, probably just something that's, like, relatively light, something that has carbs, hopefully not too much fiber. Like, if you do, like, a yogurt with fruit, I think that that is actually the perfect breakfast. Maybe add a slice of toast if you're feeling a little bit more peckish. But you don't need anything too crazy beyond that, you know? If you have a breakfast that has, like, 5 different meats to it and is, like, 800 calories, then, like, that's too much, man. That's too much. Okay, we actually do want to head down here, because there might be an item. Oh, there's definitely an item down here, dude. 4th meal I had eaten since the end of Monday, since I feel so ill. I'm sorry that you've been under the weather, man. See, we waited. And that's how you unlock the missile expansion. Let's go. The yogurt is my dinner, so I'm clearly doing something wrong. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. If you are going to have a... hold up. I think this is the way that we have to go, actually. Like, you can have a light dinner, you can have a heavy dinner. What I'm saying is that if you're gonna have any meal be heavy, I feel like it should be dinner. Oh no, we already scanned those guys, so we're gonna be fine. Gonna make something really heavy for breakfast despite wobble. I mean, like, that's your choice. That is 100% your choice, man. You want to have a 900-calorie breakfast and feel like an American? Be my guest. Me, I'm gonna have, like, a relatively light breakfast. Like, even pizza for breakfast, I'm not gonna have more than 2 slices. You know? Because I feel like there is such thing as having too much of a good thing. Even if that is cold pizza for breakfast.
Snack time?
Disneyland Paris. As a snack. Okay. Alright. Disneyland Paris as a snack. I mean, Disneyland Paris does have some good things in it. You know, it's cheaper than any Disneyland or Disney World thing in the States. It's got good food. Trying to remember what I had in Disneyland Paris. I had a burger, and then I had like a North African thing in like Adventureland. But like I don't know if I would want to eat the dragon.
Snack
Oh,
time?
Paris. Okay, the entirety of Paris. Okay, all the different arrondissements. We are eating Paris right now. Okay. All right. Time to whet your appetites, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We are eating the capital city of the sovereign state of France. Don't think it would taste good, but worth it. Oh, no, it would taste horrendous. It would taste awful. Like, it would taste like plastic from touristy stuff. It would taste like human waste. And it would also taste like, it would taste like a lot of vehicles. Like a lot of vehicles. Out of all the capitals, France would probably be pretty far down on the good taste list. Are you...
Snack time?
Are you daring to suggest that I end up adding a new idea for a tier list on the channel where we rank all of the capital cities based on how the capital cities would taste? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay. We really got to start doing these tier list streams, man. We've got ranking all Mario birds. We've got ranking every jail in Nintendo games. Ranking every capital city in the world based on how they taste. There we go. France will be bottom tier, I cannot lie. I mean, like, I can't think of any capital cities that would taste worse than Paris, genuinely. I mean, London would be pretty bad. London would be pretty gross. Okay, so for this one, there's a couple. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit. Oh god, okay. I'm really thankful that they were waiting patiently for us to finish looking at the map. That really caught me off guard. What do y'all think would be top tier? Oslo would be pretty dang top tier. I do think Oslo would be pretty high up there. Yeah, Oslo would be pretty high up. I've never been to Tokyo, but Tokyo could also be pretty high up. Let me ask a Norwegian really quick. Hey, what does your capital city taste like? Okay, so we don't want that. What we want is to briefly head down here. Wobble missed pudding tragic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed France for dessert. Okay, thank you. Thank you. The entire nation of France as a dessert. We gotta rank the countries based on how the countries taste, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yes, so there is an item in this room. There is an item somewhere here. Ahaha! Okay, so it is down here. We do need to destroy the guy, unfortunately. We destroyed the guy. Okay. We're gonna have to double jump. This is bad. This is what I sent. Do you think Oslo would taste good? Like, if you'd rank all the capitals, how far up would Oslo be? Taste test. Let's see how he responds. No more context. You know what? That's how we bomb jump. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got that item. Do you think Pianta eat coconut since they have a palm tree sprouts on their heads? I mean, I think that they eat all the fruit on Delfino Island. I think that it makes sense for them to eat the fruit. Don't they canonically eat the fruit? Okay, we do have Lamorne in here, but if we... If we dispatch of these guys real quick, and then we sneak in here... Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Yes, so there is an item in this one. But in order to get it, we need to take this. And then we bomb. Easy. Also, how do they cope with the jank? The thing is, if it's what you are used to, then I think that it's a lot more tolerable. I think that one of the reasons why I don't like Super Mario Sunshine that much is because my first 3D Mario that I actually played and beat through to completion was Super Mario Odyssey. I did have access to Mario Galaxy growing up, but I never beat it. By the time that we actually got a copy of Mario Galaxy, I was too busy with school to actually focus on the game. But by the time that I was done with school, Mario Odyssey had come out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the pinnacle of gaming. This is so good. I am having so much fun. And so I go back to play Mario Sunshine, and it's just, the jank really got to me. I was not a fan of the jank. But I feel like you have a lot more tolerance for jank when that's all that you have access to and that's all that you have context for. Okay, so our next stop... Oh, there's one more that we need to get over here. Okay. Yeah, there's one more that we somehow missed. Yep. We actually do need to head down here. If the jank is a feature, then it's canonical. Galaxy has colors that are saturated. Well, yeah. Yeah, if it is a feature, then it is canonical. That makes sense. So, like, if you grow up being surrounded by jank in, like, a crazy physics engine that just doesn't quite make a lot of sense, and that's all that you ever know, you never leave the island, then that's just your life now, man. I love saturation. I love saturation, but there is definitely such thing as too much. There is definitely such thing as too much saturation. Okay, so the item is... Oh, there's something over there. Hold up. If we head back down here... Okay, let's get the items down here while we're here. But then we are going to have to take the tramway back up in order to get that other item on the way back. The people of Hyrule would be constantly duplicating diamonds and stuff. I mean, yeah, probably. But the problem with that is that you end up, like, basically creating a mechanic in your economy that allows for anybody to acquire infinite wealth. And that is not grounds for a healthy economy. If you allow literally anybody to just duplicate whatever resource they want, that's bad. Okay, so there's 2 items in this room. Man, in this hallway with these Lamorn, with the Grievers, I really wish that we had Space Pirates in Metroid Prime 4. I really wish that we had Space Pirates or somebody like this. Like, I miss the Space Pirates of Metroid Prime. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are fine. But I do miss the terrifying nature of the Space Pirates. Okay, so we need to head up here. The let's see. Do you think item duplication would be a crime? I wouldn't be surprised. That's how you get up here. And then just like that, we got the large shot expansion. Oh, 20, dude. Okay, there's one more that we're still missing. And it looks like it has to do with that. The mobile ramp terminal. And what are we going to see in here? Oh, another Griever. Oh, that's an energy tank. Yep, we want that. We want that, definitely. Okay, we are like halfway there when it comes to energy tanks. Which feels good. We're gonna sneak on out of here. Okay. So now we have no reason to go to this spot in Volt Forge. Or, sorry, Ice Belt. God, the lighting in this game is so good. It's so pretty. That's one thing that Metroid Prime has always been so good at. Just like how pretty the world is. Hey, that was close. You got really quick in my personal space. Okay, is there another one? I think that we're safe. Okay. So now let's go ahead and look at the map. There's nothing else in this layer. If we head back up, then we still need to get that one. Okay.
Snack time?
Oh, we gotta, where do we go? Where did we go? Oh, am I going to have to go all the way back up? Hold up. No, I don't have to because I go here. Okay. The food in Princess Peach Showtime. I still haven't played that game. I have the game. I bought it for like 40 bucks. One of these days I'll play it. It'll be a big day for women when that happens. But yes, we want to go here. I've heard that the food looks really good. A tier list of food in Nintendo games. See, the thing is, I feel like that's unfair because Pikmin would just win. No, I don't. Why would you say that? What would lead you to believe that I hate women? I played the demo. Princess Peach Showtime? Okay. Oh, that's right. We head this way, not having played Princess Peach Showtime yet, clearly. Okay, not any birdie. Follow-up question. Have you played Princess Peach Showtime? Is that something that you have done? Mario Party Jamboree, have you seen that? You know what? Mario Party Jamboree is pretty dang tasty. I do think that the food looks really good in Mario Party Jamboree and in Mario Party Superstars, to be fair. I don't own it. I am poor. This is classism. Oh, okay. All right. So what I'm hearing is poor people can hate women because loving women requires spending money. Is that the argument that we're making? Because that's a pretty wild argument to make. I got 5-star in Rhythm Kitchen. Nice. Another energy tank. You know what? Sure. I mean, like, if the argument that you're making is that it is not conducive to love and care for each other under the material conditions that capitalism places us under, then I could be compelled to agree to that. But saying you can only love women if you spend money, I don't know about that one, Chief. Gee whiz. Hello? Hello? I want the wind to stop. I would like the wind to stop, please. Oh my god, I'm glitched here. I couldn't move. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. All right, we're back. We're so back. We are so back. I have never played Super Princess Peach. I've heard that the game is a bit weird. And I don't know if it's necessarily my thing. Wait. Oh, it's just a little guy. Okay. Okay, just double checking. It looks like we now have all the items there, all the items there, all the items there. And so the only last item that we have in all of Icebelt is right here. Excellent. All right, chat, we did a pretty good job today. That's not what I said. Owning it and not playing it is what makes you hate women. Oh, so I need... Okay, so you can love women without spending money, but if you're going to spend money, then you need to spend money in the service of women in order to love women. I don't own it, so it doesn't say anything about me, obviously. Okay, all right. No, I understand the argument. It does have her fight here with emotions. I like colors in this game. In the game. Okay. You're talking about Princess Peach. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Now how do we get... Ah. So what we do is we head here. Yes. Then we head back up. I do think that Icebelt is probably the single best area in the game. Out of all the areas in the game, I think that the Icebelt is probably the best designed. It is one that is dynamic. The music is also really good. There's just a lot of things going for Icebelt that I am a big fan of. Yo, you can boost ball into the guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You could just bounce into the guys as ball. And be successful. Wait, okay, so that's cool, but then, like, how do you get out of here, man? Oh, you gotta head down here. And then you head into this area, and then you ball. Okay. I'm taking your left brain hostage, Wobble, just so you know. I mean, it's very clear that you are doing that. While I'm trying to navigate through a map and also have a conversation with you guys about God knows what. Yeah. This is why people say... I know that people give streamers a very hard time for saying that streaming is a lot harder than people expect. But genuinely trying to have a conversation and have that conversation make sense while you are also playing a game that requires a lot of other mental energy, like, you add all of that together, it is difficult. It's a lot easier if you're doing like a relatively mindless game, something like Ball Pit, for instance, or if you're doing just like a standard run-of-the-mill roguelike. But if you're having to, like, navigate through a map or, like, pay attention to the phases of a boss fight, for instance, then it definitely takes a lot more mental effort to do that while also holding a conversation. I enjoy the conversations. I want to be clear, I'm not complaining about them. But it is, it is a challenge that is relatively... It's a challenge... with streaming that people don't quite understand until they've actually done it themselves.
Snack time?
Okay, is there anything here that we can see? Okay, let's kill these guys real quick. Let's kill these guys. Nabbit's bones. Does Nabbit even have bones? Actually, no. The correct answer is that Nabbit does not have bones like we do. Nabbit just has an exoskeleton. He doesn't enjoy our conversations and hates us clearly. That... How? Genuinely, how? When I... Okay, there we go. When I say in no uncertain terms that I... actually do enjoy the conversations and that I love you guys, you're like, you know what? You hate us. Man, I do love our conversations, but I can tell that reading comprehension is not y'all's strong. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you joking. Please be joking. All right, we have now 100%ed Ice Belt. Let's get the heck out of here now. Where we need to go is the Great Mines. I don't know if we're going to be able to do the Great Mines within the last hour. Because the final boss of Great Mines, without getting into too many spoilers, it is rough. It is rough. I just want to get out of here, man. I just want to get out of here. Well, I'm not reading what you're saying, so if anything, it's listening comprehension. Okay, yeah. No, I get that. You got me on a technicality. Man, I should be drinking more coffee. It's a nice coffee today. It's just a nice, like, vanilla creamer. You know, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Now. Yeah, I think we just need to take the elevator. And then once we're at the bottom, we're going to double check again for items. Although I think... No, No, because we got the item before we arrived. What we might want to do is actually do a shrine.